Hey, Nadim Kassam here from Connect the Doc, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create email sequences and trigger one-off emails so that you can send your patients relevant information, but most importantly so you can automate the process of getting referrals, because we've already gone through the steps of adding the patients to the file, creating their unique custom referral link, and now we can learn how to send them. So what you're going to do here is you're going to go to where it says Referral Automation. This is in your Referral Manager tab. You go to Referral Automation, Emails, and Campaigns, and we go to Manage Email Sequence and Templates. So the first step to creating a sequence of emails is to create different templates that you might want to add to a specific sequence. So let's just go here and let's have an email template called email 1, first email. So this is a very, very generic example, but I'm just going to show you how this all works. It's not going to have any relevance from a content perspective. So you're going to say, using all the custom attributes and the merge fields that we've created, you can pull those into the emails. You're going to say, hi, first, actually equal sign, hi equals first name. Hope you had a great visit. Please share your referral link online. Here is your link. And then you just do equals unique referral link. Now this is a terrible example, but I just want to show you how you can use these custom fields here and pull them into your emails. So anytime you want to add information, you're just going to take the information, squiggly brackets equals whatever the custom field is, and then squiggly brackets. So let's just say that's the email that you come up with, and then you'd say like the Connect the Doc team 415-287-4999. So that's the email that, let's say, we're going to have in the form of a template. Now, just to make all the fonts correct, we can say we want this to be, Verdana, we want it to be medium-sized, and that's that, right? So let's click Submit. So now that template has been saved as email 1. Now let's create a second email template, and let's call this email 2. We'll make the subject email 2. And we're going to do the same thing. Hi, first name. Just wanted to check in and make sure you had a great visit. Please take a moment to share your unique referral link on Facebook Plus if you have not had the chance. Here is your link. Squiggly line equals unique referral link. Best Connect Doc team. Now these are, again, I cannot stress enough how simple these emails are. As far as best practices are concerned, I'm going to put together a blog post and give you guys some templates that I think are really good to send. Normally what I would do in my templates, and I'll show you one after, I would send like a post-appointment email saying, hi, thanks for visiting the practice today. We really appreciate you coming in. It means a lot to us. And, to help us out, if you've got any friends or family, please feel free to share your unique referral link. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a donation to charity anytime somebody books an appointment because of the link that you send. So that's, a better email to send out. I'm going to put together a blog post later on in the week or next week so that you guys have some good templates that you can use. Anyways, okay, so let's go back to the sequence settings here, and now we're going to create a new sequence, right? So let's create a new sequence and let's call it email sequence sample. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the different emails that we just created to a sequence of emails. So we're going to pick a template. We're going to say email 1, and it's going to pull all that information there. We're going to click submit, and then we're going to say, you know what, I want the patient to receive another email in 3 days, and I want a new email to be sent out, and I want to pick from the template of email 2. So we're going to pull in this template. Let's just make sure that the fonts are the same. So let's go Verdana. let's go medium size because that's what we did before. Now let's click submit. So now we've got our second email being sent here. Now let's say we want to have a third email being sent here. All we're going to do is we're going to say follow up automatically with an email. We're going to say let's do this in another 3 days, or maybe we do it in 14 days, in 2 weeks, right? It's a check-in, right? We click new email. We're going to pick the template. Let's request a review this time because this is a different email template that we have in there. We click submit, and so that email gets added to the queue. Let's keep the fonts the same. So let's go Verdana. So these are the emails that we've created. Now let's click submit. So this now has been created. The sequence was created, and there's two different things that you can do with a sequence of emails. The first thing is you can trigger a one-off email. Every single patient that comes through the door, you're going to trigger off an email. You can either add them as a patient individually, just every patient that walks out, boom, boom, boom. It takes less than a minute. And then fire off that email. So let's just do sample patient sample 1 at ctdtesting.com. We're not going to fill in any of this other information because it's irrelevant with our templates. We're going to say send email or email sequence. We're going to select email sequence sample. We're going to select the first email, and it's automatically going to pull all this information. And you'll notice that when we preview the email, it's going to actually pull that information. Hi sample, that was the name of the patient that we just gave. Please share your unique referral link. Here's the unique referral link, and that's it, right? So that email gets sent off. So let's actually trigger off that email. The system is going to do its magic. So now the first message has been sent, and in a few days I'm going to receive the next one, and a few days after that I'm going to receive the next one after that, and yada yada yada. So that's a quick example of how you would trigger one-off emails. Now, the best thing to do, it really comes down to how you're using the software. The other way to use it is to actually create a specific campaign. So let's say you've got 1,000 patients in your practice. You import all 1,000 patients into 4 different groups, and you want to send a sequence of every patient within a group into a sequence. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to go to, oh, look, there's my first email. I just got that one there. You're going to go to build referral automation emails and campaigns, and we're going to create a new campaign. So what a campaign is it's basically a group of patients plus a sequence of emails. So let's create a new campaign here. Let's call this sample email campaign. And we're going to send this off to the September patient list in 2015. It's going to come from Dr. Joe Smith, and we're going to send the first email. We're going to choose our sequence that we want to send them on. We're going to say first email. We want the first email to go out, let's say, on the 14th of October 2015 at, let's say, 11 o'clock a.m. And we've already set our time zone in the account settings when we first did our setup. And then we're also going to say, like, for any patient that we add to this specific group, we want to send them on this campaign. Now, you'll also notice here there's this section for enable throttling. So because the emails are being sent out from your Gmail or from your mail account, you don't want to send out 1,000 or 2,000 emails a day because your email might get flagged. So what we're going to do, because generally these aren't as time sensitive, they're newsletters, they're appreciation emails, they're updates. It doesn't matter whether somebody gets it on day 1 or day 2. So what you might want to do is might want to say, okay, like I want to have 300 people being emailed, within a 24-hour period, and I only want emails to be sent out, between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock on, let's say, Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. So basically what's going to happen is on those 3 days, between 9 and 11, it's going to basically fire off 300 emails if it can, right? If it can't, then it will add the emails that it wasn't able to send out to the queue, and it will automatically be sent out during the schedule of emails that you've set. Right, so all of your patients are going to be contacted. We're going to make sure that you don't get red flagged by Google, that you're not in the junk mail of your patients. And if you are, it's because you're sending out too many emails and the quality of the emails is bad, or the patients haven't opted into the list. So there's lots of things that you can do to improve the deliverability. But once this is done, we click submit, and that campaign now has been sent. right? There's now in that group there were only 2 people, so you'll notice here that it says there's 6 emails remaining because there's 2 people and 3 emails each, right? So that's how you would create an email campaign. I hope that's pretty easy, but if you do have any questions, definitely let me know. My direct phone number, 415-287-4999. Thank you for watching the video. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and get in touch.